We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. Say your heart, say your mind, say all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die.
Everyone, today's video is going to be on my crazy story that happened just recently right before my gallbladder surgery, when I had a night out and almost clocked a bitch. So if you want to see what happened, keep watching. So my son, his girlfriend, my daughter, and I, we wanted to go out. I kind of wanted to play pool, and my son's girlfriend had never played pool before, so she wasn't really down with that, and my daughter wasn't really feeling pool at that time either. So we decided to go to this place that had some bowling, a couple of arcade games, like the shooting basketball game, air hockey, things like that. So my son's girlfriend was playing that with my daughter, and my son and I were playing pool. Now, right off the hop, I noticed like nobody was attending to us. It took me quite some time to be able to get somebody's attention just to get a drink. So I asked the girl for a water, and my son got a Pepsi. And then we decided that after we'd been playing for a bit that we wanted to have something to eat. So my son wanted to order some spinach dip, and I was looking at the salads. Now, because I was having my gallbladder out, and I knew I wouldn't be home before midnight, so I wanted to grab something to eat. Now, they didn't have a lot of healthy options besides salads. So the girl comes over, and I ask her, so I'm just wondering like what salad dressings you have, because I have a lot of gallbladder issues. I have stones. I can't have certain things like oil, cream sauces, high fat sauces, things like that. Here's this bitch. Picture her, tits all out, young, blonde, short little thing. We have balsamic, Greek, Caesar, and blue cheese. That's all we have. Okay, would you be able to check and just see what's actually in the balsamic or the Greek, because I can't have too much oil. That's all we have, so pick one. That's basically how she was treating me. Like, she just didn't want to go that extra 5 steps back into the kitchen and check what's in the darn dressing. Okay, would you please just give me balsamic and put it on the side? Now, I've ate there many times before and had salads and had no problems. I enjoyed the salads. Well, they switched the menu. So she comes out, quite a while later, she comes out with the salad and says, where do you want me to put it? Can you please put it on the table? Like, obviously I want it on the table. She puts the salad down. I don't rush over to it right that minute. And when I do get over to it, I notice that the dressing is all over the salad. It is drenched in dressing. So I'm like, I just want to have a good night. I don't want to complain. I'm going to just try to eat it. I took a few bites. Immediately I could feel the pain in my chest starting, like it was aggravating the stones. There's no way I could eat this. Not to mention, it did not taste good. Balsamic, it was very sweet. I've never tasted one that was so sweet like that before, and it was super oily tasting. So I had to wait to find her. I finally was able to catch her, and I catch her. You know, I asked you not to put the dressing on the salad, but you must have forgot. Well, I don't really know what you want me to do. Like, did you just like eat half the salad and then come and get me? No, I had 2 bites, and I'm sorry, I just can't eat this. It's really oily and it's hurting my chest. Like I told you, I'm having surgery in the morning. What would you like me to do? Like, I'm not really sure what you're asking here, like what you're expecting of me, but like, I guess I can give you another salad. Now at this point, because there was so much dressing and I really wasn't paying attention to the fact that the lettuce was not regular lettuce, it was like spring mix, more bitter lettuces. Sure, can you please bring me the salad with, I'll try the Greek on the side. That was basically it. So she takes off with the salad. I'm playing pool still with my son, and then I notice the lights go like super dim, and I'm just like, darn it, like I couldn't see the balls barely. Like it was so blurry because it was getting so dark in there. So I finally was able to catch the girl again. Like they were just tending to the guys that were drinking in there, and it was just like impossible to get a hold of anybody. Like we weren't, you know, we were nothing because I guess we weren't drinking booze. So I finally catch her. I'm just curious, did you guys turn the lights down? Like, it got really dark in here. Yeah, why? Just can't see the balls? Like, I'm old. Yeah, I know. That's right, she agreed with me that I'm old. I guess I shouldn't have said it, but I was like, this girl is too much. Her attitude is terrible. The slutty, I'm better than you type of attitude, I just do not mesh well with. Well, would you be able to maybe possibly see if you can just turn the lights above the pool table up a little bit, because I really can't see. Well, I just do what I'm told. Like, my manager says at a certain time we have to turn the lights down, so that's what I do. But I'll see what I can do. So I basically just tell her, okay, thank you. She takes off. A little while later, she brings back the salad, and like, I hate to complain, but the Greek salad was just pure oil, so I definitely wasn't able to eat that. Like, all it looked like was clear oil pretty much with a couple herbs in it. I even dipped my finger in and I'm like, no, I can't do this. So I was just going to try to eat the salad without anything on it, but it was so bitter and disgusting. So my son's girlfriend, who's a manager at another restaurant, said, I want to talk to this girl. Like, you shouldn't have to eat this like this. Like, it's nasty. You went out of your way to ask her about the different types of dressings. She wouldn't look into it for you. Now you have salad with no dressing. Let's see if they at least have some plain vinegar or something that you can put on it. So I was like, okay, cool, thank you. Like, I don't want to keep bothering this girl and keep arguing with her. So she ends up calling the girl over. Do you guys have vinegar or like just malt vinegar or anything that she could just put on this, because this salad dressing is so oily for her? The girl is just having pure attitude. Like, I told her what dressings we have. Like, that's all we have. Like, I don't really know what else to do here, because like I was very much like, I told her what we had and that's what we have. So my son's girlfriend ends up saying, can we speak to your manager? This was her response. Fine. No joke, eye rolls and all. She brings the manager back over and she comes along with her. So the manager's asking what the problem is. We're trying to explain to her what had happened and just if there's anything else they could do, like just to give some vinegar or something. Like, I just want to be able to eat this salad. Like, I'm paying for a salad that I'm literally going to throw in the garbage because it's so bitter and disgusting tasting. Even the manager was acting like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, she brought you a second salad and, you know, this is basically not my problem, and I'm working the bar over there and they need me back over there. And even at one point, some guy comes over and he's like, I don't think I can wait any longer for another drink. And my son's girlfriend says, I don't think he needs another drink. So she's like, I have to get back over there. And the girl that was giving us the problems, our server, she was standing there just beaking off the whole time, mouthing back to the point where the manager actually ended up saying, okay, go, I'm going to handle this, because she just would not stop trying to argue and being so snotty and rude to us. The manager ended up saying, look, I'm just going to I'm going to put it on my bill, your salad, don't worry about it, because like, there's nothing else really we can offer you here. And I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time for this anymore, was what she said, and walked away. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I didn't really care. It was like $10 or $12 salad, but I was just trying to make it edible for me. So then doesn't Miss fucking blonde bitch come back over and she says, well, I guess I'll just be giving you guys your check right now then. So my son's like, okay, that's fine. And as she's going to walk away, she says, I really don't think it's right that my manager has to pay for your salad when I informed you what dressings we had. You're lucky. You're really lucky. And she's saying this as she's walking away. She brings back over the money, slams it down on the table, and then proceeds to say, I'm just curious, is everybody here over the age of 19? Because after 10 o'clock, everybody has to be over the age of 19. It was already after 11 by this point, and I've been in there plenty of times with my kids and never had one single problem. It was all because of this goddamn salad that she was trying to cause a fucking problem. She wanted to try to find a way to get rid of us because we had paid the bill, but we were still in the middle of a game. So obviously we weren't going to leave. We were still playing pool. So I told her, no, obviously we're not all 19 here. Then you guys are going to have to leave. So at that point, I was pretty pissed. Like, you're ruining my fucking night. This is my one night before surgery. I knew I was going to be laid up for at least a few weeks, not able to leave my home. I just wanted to have a good night. Like, I can't believe all that happened over a goddamn salad. And I ended up straight up saying to her, like, why have you been giving me attitude the whole night? I don't understand why you have been so rude. This girl has 2 fucking bottles of beer in her hands, 2 glasses with alcohol in it, should I say, and she is getting right up in my face and, I don't think it's right that you are getting her to pay for your salad and you should be paying for your own fucking salad, and like raising her voice at me. Now everybody in the whole bar is looking, and normally I would run out of that place crying because of my anxiety, but my anxiety went out the window that day. Like, she was being rude to my kids. She was kicking us out. No apparent reason, really. She didn't have any reason. It was up to her manager to decide that, so she didn't need to come beaking off to us. She was down to here. I know little ones can still be pretty scrappy, but like, stop getting in my face. And I was basically just telling her, you're ignorant for no fucking reason, and like, I don't appreciate your little comments as you're walking away. Oh, we're lucky and blah blah blah. And she starts yelling, get out, you guys can just get out. And I'm like, that's fine, we're leaving. So we had to leave in the middle of the game after we'd already paid for it, but whatever, it was a couple dollars, who cares. It was the principle behind it. So doesn't my son and his girlfriend and my daughter all take off outside, and I'm still stuck standing in there by myself. So I'm like, okay, trying to collect my sweater, collect my purse and everything to go outside. I get outside, my son's there talking to the manager and offering to pay for the chicken that they had added on to the salad, which was an extra $3. And I didn't even eat the chicken. Like, they took the salad away from me. I didn't get to eat any parts of it. But he was trying to make amends or something. I walked out of there so fuming. Like, I couldn't help it. I was like, I just want to punch that bitch in the face. Like, she's lucky I did not punch her in the face. She wants to talk about we're lucky over the $10 salad. So at that point, the manager says, I would appreciate if you don't threaten my employees. I'm like, that's fine. I really wasn't going to do anything. If I was, I would have already done it. I'm just really upset that she's ruined our night and she was being so ignorant. You even had to tell her to go away because she wouldn't shut up. Like, I'm not over exaggerating here. Like, I've never been thrown out of a place in my life or been treated so ignorantly by customer service. Like, I just could not believe how her behavior was. So that was the story of when I almost clocked a bitch. Believe me, I wanted to. If I didn't think I would have went to jail, I would have punched her right in her face, because she was right up in my face, shouting at me, talking down to me. Like, I don't know what her problem was. From the minute I walked in, she was giving me attitude. I didn't like her vibe. And I even asked my son's girlfriend, like, is it just me, or is she very snotty and rude? Like, did you get that vibe off her too? Because I know a lot of times I'm a very sensitive person that maybe I might feel people are being rude and maybe they're not. No, she agreed with me that, yeah, she was being really ignorant and very unprofessional. So that's the story when I almost clocked a bitch. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and have an awesome day.